Hello everyone. It's me, Jessica. Welcome in. I am recording in the daytime, which I genuinely do not like. I need to just close my curtains all the way, and I don't ever do that, so it looks really bad. It looks really bad. But it's okay, because most of this I think is going to be time lapsed. Effectively, sorry, my eye. Effectively, I recorded for like 35 minutes the other day, and my microphone was muted the whole time. So, basically, I'm gonna record like just a little bit with you guys. And this part is gonna be all over the place. But I'm hoping in the next part I can kind of make it up to you guys. So I have like just some big plans for us over the next like 5 parts about trying to just really focus on getting enchanted and going into the nether a lot and making like a little nether road to our fortress, making it like really safe. Because I need that apparently. I need to take the time to just be safe. But yeah, anyways, please ignore the lighting. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys are doing good, taking care of yourselves, all those things. And yeah, let's do some gaming. All right, we are diving straight in, and my microphone is muted during this portion. I did think about cropping it to where you couldn't see my face. But honestly, let's just enjoy the giggle that is me talking in silence, and then also, it looked weird if I cropped it. It just looked weird, only being able to see like 2/3 of the screen. I just couldn't do it to you guys. I kind of decided, let's not do that. You know, let's just watch me expand this room, do all the things while I'm talking to myself and just sitting in silence as well. It's all muted, so I honestly like probably left stuff in that I was gonna cut out, and just all in all, I really changed the editing style for this because the mic really just had to go and do it. You know, it had to go and do it. But anyways, we're finally like extending the brick into that little room where I put the armor stand. We do a little gardening. There are also multiple segments where I record. I sat down and I recorded some footage with no face cam. After everything happened with this face cam footage, I just kind of, at that point, I was like, it's fine. But what do you do? Chopping down a little sugar cane. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I am trying not to yawn. I wasn't very successful in that, but it's like 7:15 in the morning. Yesterday, my daughter got sent home from school with a fever, and I can't take her to school today, so I don't have to go into work quite as early. I'm also kind of like trying to play it to where I'm trying to see what her fever is this morning. I'm trying to decide if we need to go to urgent care or if we can manage this ourselves. So that's kind of where we're at, and we ended up in the nether pretty quickly in this recording though, because I was trying to get quartz for the XP, almost specifically just quartz for XP. And we did find quite a bit of gold while we were doing this as well, which was honestly pretty nice. You can't ever really have too much gold, you know? So we're going through, we're just chopping it all down. I think at some point here I decide that we're gonna stop going in that direction. But yeah, we got a lot of gold, a lot of quartz, a lot of XP. But yeah, I'm just kind of having a slow morning, dealing with the sick kiddo. It's a Friday. I'll probably have this part out to you guys today, so I hope you guys are having a good weekend or a good future day or night or whatever it is for you. But we are getting pretty close to a segment where I come back in for this portion. Like immediately in the nether, I realized that my audio is muted. But then there is another portion where I do some recording with no face cam. So I will be back to talk to you guys voiceover style, just a little bit more. So yeah, I don't know. Bear with me during this part. Please and thank you. Okay. Alright, so I have been recording. I'm gonna have to use a lot of that as just, a lot of that will be used as just like filler footage because my freaking microphone wasn't plugged in like it should have been, or it was plugged in. They just, I don't know, something about OBS, like it refreshes sometimes itself. I don't really know what it does, but it like just makes the audio quit working all on its own. And there's no rhyme or reason to when or why it's gonna do it, but I really don't care for it. And yeah, it decided to do that. Oh my god. So all of the footage that I've been using or trying to film is in the trash. But basically we're down here trying to get experience, trying to just get resources. I want to be able to trade and get fire resistance potions, any of that kind of stuff. That's kind of the vibe. We're trying to do that right now, if we may. So that is it. I'm literally just focused on that. And what a trip the nether is sometimes, you know? It truly is. So otherwise, I did a little mining at the beginning of the episode. That was going to be off camera the whole time. And I was going to just include it as like a speed segment. But now this whole thing is going to be a speed segment. And I don't even know... I'm gonna have to refilm my intro too, because I just realized it's been muted the whole time. Like, what the heck? Okay. Well, I might go ahead and, oh, no, I can't do that because I have to have a pickaxe regardless to get myself out of here. Oh, see, I wanted to move that to 5. Damn it, that's not how that works. Okay. That's how that works. So I still have to open my inventory. It's not that much of a shortcut. Okay, as long as they're not, no one's mad at me. Oh. No, magma slime, please, 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 please don't. Okay, let's make a furnace. I'm gonna put like a little bit of coal in it. But really, we just need the crafting table. Let's go ahead and turn all these into bars. And let's put our nether rack away because we have a lot of it. Okay, not bad. I really am so confused on like where to go with recording at this point because I feel like this episode is going to be so scattered. I really hope that it makes some sort of sense in the end. Because yeah, it's been quite the trip just trying to do that. But maybe we can go and do a smidge more. No more. Okay. I was hoping there wasn't a magma slime anymore. Oh my god. Genuinely. Oh, and it's still there. Because basalt biome. Right. You know, I thought maybe it was just like the one block of lava, and it's not. Okay. I think we made it past that lava. Now we're just kind of... more lava. Okay. Well, there was nothing really in that area. Ooh, we found some quartz. Yeah. That's really what it's all about. Just the XP, you know? Almost level 20. I love this for us. We need that. Ooh, we're about to get level 20 for sure. Hi. Please don't be concerned with what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything at all. Right? It's not a big deal. Because he was looking at me. Why was he looking at me? I've got my gold on. Heck yeah. More. Ooh, that basalt tower is really freaking cool. Oh, right. I hate doing this with the shield in my hand. So scary up in this bee. Sometimes I just get so scared running through here. But, okay. Hello? Please stop. Please stop. That's the last thing we need is for the game to glitch out and keep, like, digging. I wasn't doing that. Why was it doing that? That was weird. Well, we got a little bit more gold. Not really. We actually got mostly quartz on this run. Okay, there's no one in here. I did have to make sure for a second, like, just better safe than sorry. Put our quartz into blocks like we did. 24, and we didn't get like any more gold. Okay, I think that I might have to record more for this part on a different night, because I've already been recording for quite a while, and this storm is getting closer and closer. I am kind of just, I don't like to record or anything like that whenever it's like going to be storming. So I don't know, I'm going to sit down at a different time and record a little bit more for this part, because the microphone messing up like that has really thrown me. I was not expecting that, so I'm going to use what footage I can, and then I might have to record a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a weird part, regardless, but at least we got some enchanted gear. We've done a little bit of this and that. We just need to keep trying to enchant our gear up, I think, a little bit more if we can. But otherwise, it's time to start doing things like trades to get pearls, and hopefully we can also find a blaze spawner and get blaze rods without ending our life again, because I really don't want that to be a common thing in this world. But yeah, thank you for now. I don't know. Is this the end of the part? Probably not. So I'll be back. Okay. Yeah, no, we're back. We're back to it, and we are mining. So at this point, these are like 3 separate sit-down sessions. I'm sat here. I found some diamonds pretty quickly while I was trying to expand this room. So we're emptying the inventory. We're doing all the things. I have to empty the inventory a few times, because honestly, it just, you know, inventory stuff. She gets bogged down real quick, and I decided that instead of like leaving all the deep slate downstairs where like we would have to go get it if we wanted to use it, I was gonna bring some stuff up. I was gonna bring up a full inventory of this or that. We also add a couple of chests here and there. I added one for lapis there. Just doing a little random organizing of our inventory every now and then. I found this raw block of iron, which is just kind of fun. I think I found a couple of those. I can't honestly remember. I just know I found some iron veins down there more than once. It was very interesting. This, I don't really, was it always a frog? I don't know. I also can't tell you why I just slept twice in a row there. Not sure what happened. This is definitely a different day, because I came in, I thought that the statue, the iron, no, oh my god, the armor stand. I thought the armor stand was like a person whenever I walked in there. But we're right back to it. We're doing some mining. We're on level 15 at this time. I was just kind of gonna focus on solely iron. I figured getting iron was like in our best interest, if you will. So came into this little water cave area, and I was hearing mobs like really loud. So I was trying to find them. Just didn't see anything. So we're back to it. Found some gold. We love gold. We love gold. Like gold finger gold. And I broke so many pickaxes here. This is one of the stupidest things I've ever done. There's an iron pickaxe, like, moving around. I don't know what I did there. But I ended up not noticing the iron pickaxe, and I'm using a stone one. You know, maybe I just don't deserve nice things. Maybe that's why I do these things to myself. Oh, who knows? But I kept mining into like little cave areas, and I was just letting curiosity kind of take me here and there, trying to figure out what exactly is in this area. This is just another water cave over there. I was hearing mobs, still couldn't find them. Not really sure. But moving on, we got some coal. We got all sorts of goodies. I was digging into all sorts of different rooms. Just a little labyrinth down here of mine shafts and water caves and so much randomness, if that makes sense. Like, just so much randomness. I thought about continuing the tunnel for just a second, and then we aborted that mission so quickly. But yeah, we found so much iron. I tried to include most of the iron bits where I was mining out some iron, so like, we're stacked at this point. Here, I mined into copper and heard a really weird cave noise, and I was like, hello? Hello? What happened there? Not sure if there is a, like, trial chamber nearby. The mining noises, they just keep adding, like, more and more noises is what I personally feel like. And it just sounds so scary whenever you're mining. It truly does. But we were kind of grabbing some diorite and some andesite. Every now and then I would just grab like a stack of some of those materials. Especially because I like to use the stairs for roofing pieces. And sometimes you just need to make sure that you've got, you know, a little stacky poo of some diorite. I do struggle to use it for walls and like to use it a lot. Diorite in specific. I do think andesite is a good block, but diorite can be used properly here and there, but she's, I don't know, she's kind of a lot. But this is where we come back in for a different session all over again. I decide that I'm going to go ahead and start mining down around this space. I'm just trying to make this room a little more cohesive, chopping down some of the stuff, trying to get all that redstone for all the XP, because we genuinely we were down here to begin with for XP, for iron, for diamonds, any of that, because now we're at the very bottom of our mine shaft. We are at like negative 58 at this point. And I truly I kept struggling with lava here and there, but lava at level 58, you just have to kind of like bridge over it. And then at some point you can go back down to your little level 58 area. But yeah, anywho's, I do hope you guys are doing good out there. I don't really know how my day is gonna go, because like if my daughter's fever really spikes up this morning, I'm probably gonna have to take her to urgent care, because a couple of kids in her class, I guess they had strep throat going around a little bit. So I know strep throat is one of those that like it can really spike your fever up. I myself had like 103 a couple times when I would have strep throat. When I was younger. See, that wood right there? Oh, it's a crafting table. Okay. I couldn't really remember when I was editing what that wood was. Because when we find the mine shaft, we haven't done that yet, I don't think. We find a mine shaft at the end of this tunnel, and it's just a little too intimidating for me to tackle before the end of the part. I kind of got nervous when I was thinking about tackling the mine shaft. I was like nervous that we were gonna die again before I had any time to use my levels. We found some more diamonds. Yippee! Did a little jump for joy there. And then diamonds being so close to iron, and like there's just a whole iron vein here. It was really a lot. I was striking gold, if you will, but iron and diamonds, gold. It was just a very bountiful mining extravaganza. So I'm not mad at like how this video has come together. We do a ton of mining in the end, because that I think is one of the easiest things for me to kind of let myself do off camera, or like with no face cam, if that makes sense, because it's beneficial for us to have more resources. But I don't know. I don't want to like do anything super exciting, like explore the mine shaft. I want to make sure I do that kind of stuff with the face cam, because the reactions, it's just like so much more fun to get to do it together. So we do a lot of mining, a whole lot of mining, and I do apologize for that. I think that in the next 2 or 3 parts, we're really going to be doing some nitty gritty scary stuff. Like our nether area. I really want to make a nether pathway / highway that takes us directly to our fortress that we found. And I just am kind of hoping it'll keep us nice and safe, because there are a ton of ghast in that area. We have just another wasteland when we spawn. So yeah, just dangerous, just very dangerous. But this is where I find the mine shaft. I'm brave enough to go in here, tunneled through this little area. There's a mine shaft entrance here. And all in all, I just kind of decided like we're just going to light it up. I'm going to come back with you guys, but even then, I'm pretty sure I end up, in the end, we don't explore the mine shaft altogether, because I didn't want this part to be I didn't want it to be too long. And I also am a little terrified of like getting my levels back up to like level 24 almost here. And then maybe possibly dying and not being able to use any of those levels for enchanting. We really need to do that. Like we really need to get enchanted up, get our diamond gear like a little better, because we haven't even worn diamond gear in this series at all just yet. We've been wearing our iron and just stacking our diamonds, but at this point we finally made some diamond gear, and we really we need to give ourselves the peace of mind knowing that like our diamond gear is a little more enchanted up and we're a little safer, protection, blast protection, any of that stuff. So, but also with all the gold that we have, we're kind of in a position where we need to start doing some trades. If I could get some, I mean, maybe some obsidian, but mostly we just need to be able to get pearls. So then maybe we don't have to deal with Endermen quite as much. It's hard to say. We really just need to be able to focus on getting like the eyes made, getting the blaze rods, doing that kind of thing, finding our stronghold. But we're just organizing our little mining room instead right now. I've moved over some chests. This is where I'm deciding I'm going to take up some deep slate cobble. I'm leaving those like 6 stacks in my inventory. And just trying to make the chest area a little more organized in general, so that when we come back down here, past Jessica has set us up and we're looking good. We're looking snazzy. But we're about to go back upstairs. Once we kind of get this all squared away, I'm looking at her. She's looking good. I feel like accomplished and everything, you know. I think I add some stairs to the stairwell as like the final detail. I was kind of just looking around at the lighting, and I think at some point we're going to put some like greenery, like bushes and vines, glowberries and stuff like that down here. But for right now, we're just kind of grinding it out. But at this point, I am about to change all of these signs to cherry signs. I also said Kubel there instead of cobble. Deep slate Kubel. But Yeah, no, at this point, it really is just sign time. I decided that I wanted for all of our signs to be the cherry oak ones. They are my favorite. I love the cherry wood, and I love the cherry signs in specific. I think that they're really easy to read because it kind of pops off the pink. Okay, but here is real Jessica. Okay, because at this point, it's like I have played a bunch of footage for you from like previous gameplay. And so we mined for diamonds. Let's kind of start there. We can look in this little chest I put next to the bed here. We got a bunch of iron. This quartz and gold is from our time in the nether. I think this is when maybe we had the microphone muted at that time. I can't remember. But I did get some copper. We got some gold. We got 8 diamonds and a block of raw iron. And then I found a mine shaft. So I think that's kind of what I was thinking we could do. Okay, so yeah, that's basically everything we got. I do, though, I think that I want to go back down and see what is up in this mine shaft. Do we do that? I think maybe we do. I think we stack up some torches. How many is that? 44? Let's grab a few more. Wow, it actually aligned like perfectly. Okay. So we go down here. All the way down. Okay, because yeah, I was down here. I was working on opening this area up. That's what I spent a little bit of my like mindless time on. But yeah, found an entrance to a mine shaft, and it is way, way down here. We have plenty of food. Okay, I think we're good. Because yeah, it's down here. We have to run for a second to even find the area for which it is in. See how long that tunnel is? Still going. It's seriously so far down here. It is actually so far down here. I guess at some point I stopped doing 3 high. Not really sure why I did that. I think my focus was dwindling. I think it's just down here. Yeah, I think this is the end of the hallway. Yeah, yep. This is where the mine shaft comes in. Okay. Because I kind of just like realized that it was like a we tunnel into it situation. So I kind of stopped tunneling. Oh, see, there's a creeper. Yeah, there's a zombie over here. Okay, I went ahead and I turned my volume like way up. Okay, I don't really know the best plan of action. Oh. Okay. Well, it's open over here to... There's some water? That looks like it would be part of the mine shaft. A safe entrance to the mine, I say. That's what I need for myself, yes. It's like, I don't think that that's really gonna happen. Or maybe this is the safe entrance to the mine, for which my heart desires. Can't see anything. God. This is just why I don't do scary things anymore in this game. Okay, it finally kind of opens up over here. Like, I feel like I'm just gonna be, like, in it. Okay, large cave. Large cavernous entrance. Can they smell me? I almost just want things to fall into these little holes so I can chop them, you know? I'm scared. What armor am I in? Just iron. Not enchanted. It's like I saw stuff walking around and now it won't show me anything. Why is that? Okay, well this is pretty safe at this point. Okay, so maybe in the next part, we like go all in on exploring the mineshaft. I don't know. I'm feeling like it's... Should I really be doing this at the very end? I don't know. So we found it. We have a mineshaft. I have a couple different little ways that we could probably go ahead and we could break in a couple different varieties. But yeah, I'm trying to decide like the safest way to make this happen. And I think that being in, what am I in? I'm just in iron. Yes, I'm just in iron. I have my gold booties on. Like, I think that maybe we could do this in a better way. So I think maybe we do, you know, maybe we do just do this in a better fashion and we come back. We just come back, you know, at a different time, whenever we're more geared up, and make it happen then. That's kind of where I'm at. So I hope you guys agree. I hope you understand. And on that note, I am honestly going to go ahead and just leave you guys. I'm going to leave you guys with this. Take care. I love you all. Sending love. Subscribe, especially if you made it this far. Subscribe. Hit the like for me, you know, maybe leave a like kind of thing. Maybe. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you guys in the next video. All right, bye.